If you have a Vulcan 800 motorcycle, you need to be checking your valve clearance every 6,000 miles per the manual. Otherwise, this is going to happen. It dropped a valve, the valve clearance gets too tight, and the valves don't have any room. The head starts overheating, the valve seat starts overheating, and I've actually seen a couple reports on the internet. The valve just snaps off and drops down and shells the engine. That's the piston. That's what's left of the piston after a motor dropped a valve due to improper maintenance. This motorcycle is actually maintained by Apache Motorcycles in Phoenix, and when I pulled it apart to adjust the valves or check the valves when I first got the motorcycle, I got it in this condition. It does not look like it has really been adjusted. They may have been doing it, they may not. I was told that the previous owner had it for 10,000 miles prior to or after Apache Motorcycle was maintaining it. So it's possible that the valves got out of adjustment in that 10,000 miles and that happened. But I'm kind of thinking they went a little bit longer than 10,000 miles without being adjusted. So the whole head is melted. There's no salvaging that. I priced a used head. They start at like $200 for a used head. Used head would have to be remachined and ground, new valves, complete valve job, and the cylinder was fucked too. Cylinder cracked, so it would need a new liner. So between the new liner, the machine work, used head, machine work, I was looking at probably a good, $700 to $1,000. So luckily I found this used motor. It only has 576 miles on it, and I'll be putting that in. Be sure to check out my other videos for that. Let's show you down here. There's the wrist pin. It's pretty fucked up. The rod is probably straight, but it's all chunked up in the end there. I mean, it might be reusable with a good cleaning, but all that stuff down in there, that's pieces of piston. There's part of the oil control ring right there. There's all kinds of bits of oil control rings, all sorts of crunchy little bits. You can tell that this thing completely destroyed itself in a matter of like probably 5 seconds. I cannot imagine what it would have sounded like. It had pieces of piston coming out the exhaust port. It was probably shooting pieces of piston clear out at other cars on the street. I'm glad I wasn't driving it. So check your valves, guys. I'll post a video up on how to check your valves on these engines, but they're supposed to be a pretty good engine as long as you check those valves. Every engine's got its Achilles heel, and the VN800, it's the valve clearance. So you need to be checking that every 6,000 miles.